know you're somewhere.
Hi Leo, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. Today, Leo, you guys got Badger Spirit. Be fearless and bold. I really like that this is coming up for you guys because, first of all, I feel like it's a change in the energy for you guys for sure. I think that you guys are stepping into your power. And I think, honestly, maybe it's because the summer's coming and you're like more in the sun, honestly. I mean, you know that the sun does rule Leo, right? But yeah, I feel like this, be fearless and be bold. They want you to choose something for yourself that maybe you wouldn't have chosen last year. Or maybe you wouldn't have even chosen the year before. Because I feel like sometimes when we're afraid, we don't choose like the best option for ourselves. When we're afraid, sometimes we choose options for ourselves that limit us. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, this is like the best that I could do, right? And I feel like they're letting you know right now that the choice that you make right now in terms of like the path that you're about to choose the path that maybe even you're most afraid of. You know what I mean? Like in terms of, how do I explain it? Like your biggest hopes, your biggest wishes, your biggest dreams. What path is that? And then they're like, take it. And if you're afraid of your dreams, then good. Because I feel like that means that they're big, you know what I mean? And they should be big, and they should be bold, and they should be like extravagant, and they should be fantastical, right? Because they're a dream. And I feel like they're kind of letting you know that if you're not afraid of your dream, if you're not afraid of like, again, they don't want you to be in fear. That's like, I don't want you to misinterpret what I'm saying. They don't want you to sit in fear. But there's this reality of like, are your dreams big enough, Leo? And I think for some of you guys, you're starting to head in the right direction because you're listening to your your unconscious. So I feel like the moon is here because the moon is not, sometimes the moon can be confusion of like which road that you need to choose, but I actually feel like you know exactly what you want. I think there's just the fear element. Like, is it even possible for me to get it? And it's like not a time to be really logical. I'm doing this reading today on the eclipse and the new moon energy in Aries. So if anything, like use the energy of today. I mean, I'm probably posting this tomorrow. So, I mean, the eclipse energy will still be around. I mean, it's not technically going to be going on. So even here at the bottom of the deck, you have take a leap of faith. So I think right now is about not listening to all the things that are against you or all the things that are like seem impossible, but to go towards, you know, that to take the pathway that you in your heart know deep down that's like what you really want. No matter what the obstacle, no matter how difficult, that's what they want you to do right now. Okay, Leo, so you have this really big read. Let's pull more. So you see, Leo, this path that you've been thinking about it for some time. Like this isn't just something that you like thought of today. Like, you know what I mean? And it's not something that you've, you know, spontaneously thought of today and it's what you want right now. No, like it's been something that I feel like you've been trying to work towards for a really long time. And I feel like sometimes you've been kind of trying to get there through other angles. Like, okay, like maybe this could lead to this if I'm patient, or maybe, you know, it could lead to something similar to my dream. It doesn't have to exactly be my dream, but it could be something, you know, half as good at least. Like, I just feel like you're kind of like selling yourself short here. And with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse here, the Emperor in reverse here, the Two of Cups in reverse here, the Four of Wands in reverse here, I feel like there's been this, yeah, the Nine of Cups in reverse here. There's been this energy of you stopping yourself from the correct path. Like, you know what you want, and you know what you want to achieve, or you know what you want to take, or you know the person that you want to be with, or you know the type of relationship that you want. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things that you do know, but you're like discrediting yourself by saying like, oh, I can't have it, or oh, like it's too hard, or oh, like this could never be for me, or oh, like I can just take another route and, you know, be just as fine, you know what I mean, or just as happy. And I feel like that's not true. I don't feel like that's true at all, because Nine of Cups is in reverse. Like if you were truly happy on the path that you had chosen before, then we wouldn't be here doing this read, right? And Two of Cups is in reverse. Is telling me that, like, I don't know if the path is like a person, or like it's just a path that can lead to a person, right? I don't know if it's like, you know, a choice between a person or just, you know, a direction in your life that could lead you to having the romance of a lifetime. Do you know what I'm saying? I kind of feel like it doesn't really matter, like the chicken or the egg. Either way, like a new direction needs to be made here. But there seems to be a soulmate here, like entwined into this whole thing. So it's not only like an ace from the divine about a new opportunity, it could be a new career, but it also has to do with a person, you know what I mean? A lover. I honestly feel like you could know this person, or you can have an idea of who you want this to be. Why do I feel like that? Because desire is coming up with the Youth card. So it kind of tells me that, like, I don't know, I have this feeling that you know this person, or again, it could just be the idea that this is a type of person that you want in your life. Like you want to meet a soulmate, like you want to have a deep relationship with someone, you want to have this really like connected energy with your person. It could be that, but I kind of have this feeling that you do know this person, because look, we have union union is at the bottom of this deck. Union with the child, with the body and mind. Yeah. This person, this feminine could be a Queen of Cups, a Cancer, a Pisces, or Scorpio, or someone that you just deeply have a lot of love for. They have a lot of love for you, coming up as a Queen of Cups. Again, even if they are not a water sign, it does not mean that they don't have water in their chart, okay? So yeah, Leo, let's pull more on this person. But I'm kind of getting the feeling like you do know who this is. With Union at the bottom of the deck and Child, this is someone that I think you do know who they are. So yeah, let's pull more, Leo. All right, Leo, so there's a lot about how, again, like if you were to go towards this person, you would feel harmony. You would feel happy. I think you would feel fulfilled in a sense. But this step requires you to be fearless, and to be bold and to be brave and to have courage at this time. And I feel like when the past came and there was this chance for this decision, this card's actually a Queen of Pentacles. So this person could also be an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So we're getting water and earth for them. But yeah, when the decision came around, initially, you felt like you were, I feel like for some of you guys, you were working too much. You were overworking and you were stretched too thin. And there was like this energy of not being able to focus on this person. So like, I think, let's be honest, sometimes we have to focus on career. And I think you guys, instead of choosing, let's just say priorities, right? Priorities. I understand that work can be like something you can't avoid, but at the same time, I feel like there was this energy of having to kind of give to this person, or choose, you know, to give this person a little bit more time or a little bit more energy, and you didn't choose that, or you felt like you couldn't choose them. I feel like maybe you felt like it wasn't going to be fair to them anyway, because like you couldn't possibly give them anything that they needed at that time because you were so busy. I'm getting that a lot, but I feel like also it's a lot that's going on in your mind. Like in your mind, there's a lot of fears. So again, I feel like that's why Badger Spirit keeps coming up, because it's like, where are all these fears coming from? Are they actually based in reality, or are they just a part of your imagination, like that's running wild at this time? We have aloneness as well. I feel like a lot of you guys saw the possibilities with this person. You saw like the world open up with this person, like you could have so much with this person, and you decided to just walk away out of the fear, out of like, you know, just feeling afraid. And now you're feeling all this receptivity, and I feel like you understand that you could actually, you know, sometimes like people leave our lives, you know what I mean? And sometimes people, you know, are not there anymore. Like we go back, you know, and they're not there. They're married, they have kids, or something happens. But I feel like this person's actually available, because we have courtship with imprisonment and message. So I feel like there's this energy of you like holding yourself back from this person and holding yourself back from this relationship. And honestly, in reality, all you would have to do is message them. Like I just kind of feel like there's actually a very easy solution to this, Leo. So I want to know why you're not messaging them. Because, okay, so we have mature men at the end of the deck with journey. Again, work could be an issue. With journey, maybe you would have to travel to see this person. But I see, like, if you really care about this person, like, what is the issue? Like, I actually feel like they're still available. I actually feel like this person is still there. I actually feel like they might not be in a relationship right now. I feel like, and either way, like, you'll never know if you don't text this person, if you don't message them. Yeah, you see, all you have to do, Leo, is send a little bit of message, like send a little bit of love their way. Page of Coins is like, maybe just check up on this person. Say like, how are you doing? How are things going for you? Like, it literally does not have to be that serious. Literally. Like, I don't know how else to explain this to you guys, but like, it doesn't take, like, we can talk all about how in the past you were afraid. But that's not going to help you in the future, and that's not going to help you right now in the present. Right now in the present, they're like, message this freaking person, message. With Page of Pentacles, like, you don't have to say, I don't know what you're thinking. I feel like you might be very old-fashioned, and I feel like you might think to yourself, like, I have to provide them with something. Like, I can't just message them and then not have anything to give them. Like, I don't know what that could mean. Like, maybe you can't travel to see them right now if they live at a distance. So you're like, why message them? I don't know. But all I get is like, I think the message would be welcome. So I don't understand. Message. Yeah, look at you. 9 of Swords. Like, you won't do it. The fear. Message. You're fearful of what they'll respond to you, what they have to say. I don't think you would have chosen this person if they were like not a nice person. So I just don't understand. They're saying you could balance this out if you wanted to. You could balance this out. I don't know how else to tell you this. You have 2 of Cups twice. You could balance this out with this person. You could. If you wanted to, you could. But you'd have to kind of get out of your own fear. And yes, the reality is you might not get the outcome that you wanted. Let's just be real. Like, you might not. But I feel like there's a big chance that you will with the Magician here. Anything else that Leo needs to know about this message? The life that you want cannot happen. The work that you wish to put in cannot happen. The marriage or the higher level of commitment cannot happen. This new beginning with them cannot happen if you do not make a move towards them. If you do not go towards this person, if you do not make a move. So this is letting me know, like, this person is not going to message you, Leo. Whatever happened here, I feel like I'm talking to a masculine also. Like, I don't know if I made that clear, but yeah. If you want this person, it will not happen without you beginning it. Without you being the initiator, this will not take place, okay? This is just, I mean, honestly, if you want to talk about masculine energy, the masculine gives and the feminine receives. So if this person is seated in very feminine energy, they're not gonna be the one to reach out, okay? Like, there's just no shot. I don't see that happening at all. It's kind of just this very simple message today, Leo, of if you want something with this person, if you see a future with this person, if this person is your fantasy, your dreams, and you feel like you guys have had a missed opportunity, then what is the harm in communicating with them, honestly? Like, I don't understand. Let's pull some advice. I know it's scary, but like, it's more scary to me to not know. You know what I mean? Like, to live in the what if, I couldn't do that. I'd rather just know right off the bat and then let it go. Okay. So, Leo, I don't know how else to explain this to you, but you have Lilith coming out, right? And I feel like there's many reasons, but the main reason with Lilith, the first woman, I'm the voice of my body and my soul. I choose the life that I desire to live. I think there's a lot here about how it's like you want someone else to make these choices for you. And I feel like that's why the Emperor is coming up in reverse, because the Emperor is the one that makes the decisions. They're the ones that like make sure, like if shit's gonna go down, it's exactly the way they want it to, because they're the ones making those big moves. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what's missing here. So I feel like there needs to be, I feel like I'm speaking to a masculine. There has to be this awakening of the divine masculine within you. And I feel like it's just trying so hard to come out, this divine masculine energy. And the divine masculine energy is someone who does, you know what I mean? It's someone who is very proactive. So I feel like that's, and again, like it's not about not being afraid. Okay, like fear is there for everyone in a lot of situations that we have to like conquer throughout even just a day. Like fear is there, and maybe you're much more comfortable with things that you're doing every single day. Like let's just say you're I don't know, you work with computers. Like it's super easy to do something involved with computers, but like when it comes to talking to a person, not so easy. Right? Like I just feel this energy of like, I am great in a lot of things, but this aspect of talking to this person, it's just so scary to me. It's just I'm so afraid of what the answer is. You know what I mean? And I personally feel I don't want to pull an outcome, because all I'm getting here is with like temperance, that this could be balanced out. Like I don't need more of an affirmation or confirmation to know that this could happen for you. This could work out for you. And I've never gotten so many messages from Spirit, like just message this person, just text this person. And then, you know, you have Lilith here saying the same thing, like you're the one that chooses the life that you wish to live. You are the one, you know what I mean? Nobody else. And right now it seems like you're just letting everybody else make these decisions for you, or you're just letting things happen, and you're like, oh, if it comes to me, it'll come to me. If it happens, it'll happen. That's not what this should be. This should be like, if I want something, I'm gonna go for it. Because yeah, there is this divine, like there is destiny at play in a sense, and there are things that come our way in life, and I think those things that come spontaneously can be blessings, and sometimes like those are the best things in life. But I'm getting like when it comes to the specific situation and this person, they're not going to come to you. You need to go to them. And I think that's because the divine wants to activate this divine masculine energy within you. So it's kind of like there's a reason for it, Leo. Honestly, it makes sense though, because if you're dealing with someone like Lilith, who someone is the first woman, Lilith, I'm kind of getting like this could be like the type of person that you're dealing with. And Lilith is not Eve. If you know, again, I don't think, whoever I'm talking to, I don't even feel like you are, I don't know if you know who Lilith is. Like, I kind of feel like you don't, because I kept getting like, you need to explain who Lilith is. You need to explain who Lilith is. So it's funny, because I feel like for somebody here, they do know who Lilith is, but it's a feminine. But I feel like I'm speaking to a masculine, and I feel like this masculine does not know who Lilith is. So I'm sorry to the feminines watching this read. Like, I don't feel like the masculine knows. So Lilith is the first woman because it's funny because like the Bible, when you think of like the book of Genesis and how it starts off with Eve, but the reality is that there's a book where they say that Lilith was actually the first woman, and Lilith was defiant, and Lilith was someone who, she didn't feel like she should be subservient to Adam. She felt like, if anything, they were equals and that they should work together on most things. And when Adam was like, no, you need to like kind of bow down to me, she was like, absolutely not. And apparently she like, I think it says like she married an archangel. You know what I mean? She left Adam and got with someone who understood her value and understood her worth and kind of understood how she wanted to be loved and how she wanted to be treated. So I kind of feel like if you're dealing with someone like this, this is someone who knows their worth. and they know what they bring to the table, and they know their value. And especially if they're like sitting in feminine energy. Feminine is like the receiver. Again, I keep saying this. If you're the receiver of energy, you're waiting for that masculine energy to come and give you something so you can receive it, and then you multiply that, right? That's the job of the woman. So that's why, I mean, if we're speaking like in archetype type language, right? So I just feel like, again, this person's not coming to you. This person is definitely someone you should fight for. And with the Pilgrim here, I like that this is coming up, because this talks about how you're gonna have to grow. You're gonna have to grow. Like this person puts you to the test because they expect growth from you. So it like everything goes hand in hand here. It's like one hand washes the other hand here. It's like, if you want a feminine like this, then you have to grow. You have to kind of level up here. And it's not because you're not grown already, and it's not because you're not leveled up already. It's about stepping into divine masculine energy. That's what I'm getting here. Like true divine masculine energy. It says the Pilgrim knows that the heart belongs in motion. Where there is motion, there's freedom, expansion, and growth. Responsibilities, social conventions, and logistics lull us to sleep, and soon the Pilgrim becomes veiled in the slumber of the day-to-day. Yet when this archetype awakens, it rallies our sense of adventure and leads us out of the door towards a new reality. The Pilgrim at your side, with the Pilgrim at your side, you will never lack courage. Nor do you need every amenity. Travel light, travel soon. Your spirit needs it. Exactly. I definitely feel like you live at a distance from this person. I definitely feel like, honestly, surprising this person could be one of those things. And it says here to read the road not taken. I feel like that's exactly what's going on. You're like choosing to not take this road, and it's going to be a big regret. And I feel like this is like the only second chance that you're going to get, Leo. So yeah, I believe in you. I'm going to pull you an angel answer just because I feel like you need an extra, like, you need an extra push here. You guys got ease and grace. I kind of want to see what they interpret that as, because in my mind, ease and grace means that as you go, like as you take one step forward, it just gets easier and easier and easier. In your mind, it's going to get harder and harder and harder. It's like if you book that flight, or if you get in your car, you think that it's going to get like more difficult, and you're going to turn around. And I'm getting the first step is the hardest. Like as soon as you get in the car, you're going to get there. As soon as you get on the plane, you're going to get there. Like the first step is the hardest here. That's what I'm getting. Let's see what it says. It says, it's time to learn and adapt. You're being guided to slow down, take your time, and allow space for the events to occur. You're putting too much pressure and expectations on yourself, and that's not required. When you're too forceful, you use up too much energy. If you're in a difficult situation, don't feel you have to prove your skills, talents, or worth. Just step back, breathe, and through grace you will be seen, understood, and recognized for who you truly are. That's so beautiful. Exactly, like once you arrive, I don't know what I was getting that before. Like, I feel like you think like you have to bring something to this person. Like, it's not enough that you yourself are there. It's like, I have to bring them something. I have to promise them something. It's like that first text message that I was telling you to send. It's like, I feel like you need something, I don't know why, maybe it's coming from an insecurity within you, but it's like, there's nothing else that you need to bring to the table except yourself. And that's all this ever was. You know what, Leo, like, it's all it ever was, like, you just being yourself and presenting yourself to this person. Again, that's all that you need. There's nothing else that you need to bring. So, I think this person will see you for who you are. You have Two of Cups you have Two of Cups here twice. This is definitely a soulmate and a friend. So, good luck, Leo. I love you. I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.